Today's movie is Burnt. Unlike every other person who has reviewed this film, I bring my review to you free of any and all terrible food puns. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Burnt is a movie about a self-destructive, narcissistic chef who is played by Bradley Cooper. He used to be successful and respected in the cooking community, but then he got into drugs and booze, and he alienated everybody that he knew. Everything collapses. After a few years out of the game, he decides that it's time for his big comeback. It's time to earn that coveted 3-star critic rating that has eluded him this entire time. But can he repair all the damage he's done? Can he create the ultimate culinary masterpiece? Can he save his restaurant from himself? Can anybody make me care about this? Spoiler alert, no. Bad year to be Bradley Cooper, isn't it? Between this, that movie in which Bill Murray tried to nuke Hawaii and was defeated by a fat nerd hacker, and whatever this was supposed to be, he's having a tough time following up that biggest movie of 2014 thing. This movie really wasn't a good idea. It was pretty much doomed from the start. Film is an art form about sight and sound. No other senses are involved unless you're Robert Rodriguez or if you like to lick your TV screen to find out how the movie tastes. Making food is the exact opposite because eating is about taste and smell. How your food looks is a minor issue. How it sounds probably doesn't matter at all unless it's like Rice Krispies or something. So here's my theory on why Burnt doesn't work. The most important sensory parts of the subject matter cannot be represented on film. Burnt's drama comes from scenes upon scenes of people cooking, Cooper taste testing, people eating, and the audience is completely detached from all of this. It's hard to get invested in Bradley Cooper's pursuit of restaurant glory if you can't perceive what's going on. It'd be like if they made Whiplash, but they made it as a silent film. That's not Burnt's only problem though. Cooper's attempt to regain his former glory is the most half-hearted attempt at redemption since, well, his last movie. He stresses himself out over his work, but nevertheless he doesn't seem to be working particularly hard. His comeback seems to be based on mostly luck and favors from other people, including a character who functions as a painfully obvious deus ex machina. I mean, really, she was in a movie called Ex Machina. How much more obvious can you make it? I'm not really sure why I was supposed to care about Cooper's comeback either. We're not given a reason to root for this character. He caused his own problems and he's suffering the consequences. He's not obnoxious like Marky Mark and the Gambler was, but he's not really a guy I want to spend 100 minutes with either. Overall, this one's getting a 4 out of 10. You aren't invested in the character or his plight, nor are you caught up in the cooking scenes due to the director's inability to make the process cinematic. I'm not even sure why this got a wide release. It's not going to make any money. I don't even know how my local theater even picked it up. How to get burnt. How to get burnt. How to get